Okay, I will call the Southbury Board of Selectmen meeting October 2nd, 2025 to order at 7 p.m. Can we have the Pledge of Allegiance? Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First up is public comment. Is there any public comment? Is there any public comment? We have a few in the audience. Once, 3 times. Is there any? You want? Are you? Yes, we have. Yay! We have public comment. You almost missed it. Is the green light on? 2 minutes.
Well, good afternoon, evening. Okay. Okay. I was going to ask about this.
Could you give us your name just for the public?
Victoria Shear, 581A Heritage Village Witness Protection Program. Well, 2 things. First, I wanted to recommend the article in the Southbury Record about the Board of Education plan to build more schools, a new site. I think it's an intriguing idea for affordable housing. Second, I wanted to ask about, I think it was Jason, you reported on the Energy Task Force. What is this Eversource micro moon?
We don't comment during public comment, but we listen, so you can talk to.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for your public comment. Nice. Any other public comment? I got to do this 3 times again. Any other public comment? Hearing any other public comment? I hear none. We'll move on. The announcements and correspondence are in front of you. Do I have a motion for the consent agenda to approve? Can I have a second?
Second.
Made and second. Any discussion?
Jeff,
Hearing none. What's that?
forgive me for coming in late with this, but when I looked at everything again this evening, there's a line that mentions a referral from land use. And I don't see anything in either the original packet or the update from yesterday about a referral from land use. I see some, some bond releases, but is there an actual referral from land use that they're missing here? Or?
No, it was just added there. There's nothing. It's not in the consent agenda. It's not in the packet. It was just left on, probably not removed by the staff.
Okay.
All right. Good catch. Any other? I'll call the vote. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Holly?
Aye.
Thank you. And it's unanimous. Minutes of September 18th, 2025. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Thank you, Tim.
So move. Second.
Got to be quick, Justin.
Yeah. Any discussion on the minutes of September 18th? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. And it passes. Transfers. Do I have a motion to approve the transfers?
So moved.
Can I have a second? Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? What's that? Aye, okay. And it's approved. Unfinished business, clarification of charter questions. Can we have a motion to approve the clarification so that we can discuss?
I'd make a motion to approve the explanation, clarifying language for the charter revision questions.
Can I have a second? Tim? You were nodding your head. Ann? Thank you. We'll give Ann that round. Okay. Any discussion on the charter revision questions? I'm okay with them.
Mr. First Selectman, no real questions on the language. I think they are pretty straightforward, and I think this is more than sufficient to kind of clue in the voting public to what each of the question means in at least as brief a manner as you can. So I wanted to thank, again, Charter Revision Chairman Emeritus Joe Ruggiero for taking the lead on this, getting it turned around as quickly as he did. And it's my understanding that the town attorney has also signed off on this, so we should be good from a legal perspective.
Anybody else? Who's that guy? Do I really sound like that? Okay, any other discussion on the charter? These will not be on the ballot. This will be what we will circulate for the public.
Can I ask how they will be circulated? Will they be handed at
Social
the door?
media.
Will they be social media?
Yeah, we'll put
Will they
a
be available at the voting?
blast, our standard.
At the sites? Okay, good.
Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Is anyone
Aye.
opposed? And that carries. New business, update in the purchasing policy. Do I have a motion to approve the new purchasing policy?
So moved.
Have a second? Made and seconded. Any discussion?
I have a few questions, if I might. In the last page of the policy, it states that, I don't know if you can hear me, okay. Emergency procurements. Is 50,000 exceeding 50,000? Wouldn't if there was an emergency and you needed to approve without bids, wouldn't you want it to be lower than the 50,000 in case it's 30,000?
The town will use a simplified purchasing procedure. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the all purchases exceeding 50,000. Shouldn't that be lowered so that if there was some kind of emergency, you would have the authority with the finance director to approve something that needed to be done immediately?
Betsy, do you have oh, you're busy at that technology stuff. I just want to make sure we're talking
Yeah.
second to last, I guess, technically.
Yeah, technically, because the last page doesn't really have anything on it.
If it doesn't have anything on it, why do we have it? No, I
Well,
won't go
it's-
there. I'm not
yeah.
going to get into the paperwork.
It's
here.
chapter 9, Betsy.
Chapter 9, number 1.
Mm-hmm.
The town will use a simplified purchasing procedure to contract vendors that provide goods and service to the town without the need for competitive bidding for all purchases.
Exceeding 50,000.
So what that's telling us is we'll use a simplified purchasing procedure if it's over 50,000, is the way I read it.
Right, I read that the same way, but I'm just saying that if there is something that emergency is declared, would you need authorization for a lower amount?
No.
So only 50,000, okay.
Yeah,
that's
and then
just
from
my
there we
question.
go on to emergency appropriations.
Okay, I also wanted to comment on, that this is written very well. The old policy was a little bit,
That's why we're, yeah.
yeah, no, it was very well written, I have to say. A couple other things, let me see. Staff training. Now that
Say it
was,
again?
staff training was taken out of here. Every 2 years, I believe it was. Where was it here? Every 2 years, all authorized staff shall review the policy and sign document attesting to compliance. Would it still be feasible that department heads would have to read this?
They
maybe?
will.
They
Yeah.
will, and sign it?
Generally when they're hired.
Okay, and then if there's an
They'll
amendment, they
understand the
would
purchase. Correct.
find amendment. Okay, I just wanted to make sure of that. Now, do the department heads lose their authority with this new policy, having a purchasing department, quasi-department, lose all their authority to buy anything? Is it everything, every staple, every paperclip has to go through this purchasing policy?
The idea is the purchasing will be, yes, not, they don't lose their authority, but it has to go through purchasing so we can centralize.
Everything, okay.
So we know what's being bought and not,
And where it's being
and
bought.
it's
and
being
everything.
adhered to.
Okay, all right, those are my questions, thank you.
Anyone else? Jason?
My question was similar to Ann's as far as training. So I understand if we bring on a new department head as they're part of the onboarding, they get trained. As we're amending this policy, what will the next 30 days look like? Will there be the next department head meeting to go over this? I was just trying to understand how we'll communicate this to staff.
Yeah, electronically be communicated, because we have a way to do that. I believe through our HR system, they can sign off on it, that they've received it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Whether the individual actually, I would have to assume they did as professionals read it, but they sign off that they've seen it.
Off the DocuSign
Right,
or something.
right.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. How'd Justin do out there? Did you aye or nay?
Aye.
Thank you. All right. We like hearing your voice, Justin. All right. We're up to first selectmen's report. Wow. Time flies. We're having fun. There was a water break on the morning of September 19th. The Southbury Emergency Management Office and our Communications Center received multiple reports of water bubbling up on Main Street South. Southbury Police, Public Works, Fire Marshal, Emergency Management Departments responded to the site, found what appeared to be a water main break. Wonder what clued that in. Connecticut Water was notified and responded to the scene and confirmed the issue. Several schools were closed early, and water tankers were dispatched to provide water for 2 assisted living facilities that were affected. The Housatonic Valley Health District was also notified and provided restaurants, hair and nail salons, and daycare facilities closing and reopening information for them. It is worth noting at the scene was that, I don't know if a lot of people know we have new traffic signal lights on Main Street. They look like round cameras. Was absolutely amazing when you would expect a lot of congestion, like confusion, because they would automatically pick up the line of cars that was coming up Main Street. It would control that, and there was very little backup. I really was like, wow, this works. The flow of traffic on Main Street. And we did that project just a little while, I think last year, because we're going to mill and pave Main Street. And we wanted to get those done because they had the sensors in the road. Had it just been the sensors, you would have had quite a backup on Main Street. And it controlled that whole flow. It was busy, but it did a really nice job. Thank you to Southbury's emergency response team who coordinated the response with professionalism, resulting in the efficiency and timely repair of the water main got fixed. Connecticut Department of Transportation held an information meeting on September 9th in Town Hall for the public to learn about and ask questions regarding the temporary bridge replacement project on Route 67 over South Branch Bullet Hill Brook. Attendees were able to discuss their concerns and ask questions regarding the project. If you could not attend and are interested in learning more about it, you can view the video here to see the video of that meeting. That's going to be a little bit of a headache to replace those bridges, but they will be doing them. Those were temporary bridges when we had the flooding. I would like to extend congratulations to the outstanding community and business leaders who were recipients of the 2025 Southbury Chamber Awards. The Chamber presented the awards at their annual meeting and awards dinner held on September 27th. This year's honorees were Unsung Hero Award was Chuck Liddy of Sustainable Southbury. Incredible work he's done with getting us the level of sustainability that we have had. New Business of the Year, Andrew and Megan Jeffs of AM Coffee Company. That's JEFTS, not JEFF Coffee. Just note that. Community Business Leader of the Year, Tammy Lee Dunn of the Cottage on Main. What a wonderful person. The contributions that she makes to our community is just incredible. Wonderful person. The business of the year is Christy Greco of Local Gourmet, who we all know and love also. So there's a, I didn't make it into that picture, but Animal Control Officer Kristen Sedor is one of several animal control officers asked by State Animal Control Officer Charles Della Rocco to participate in the last day of this year's Animal Control Academy on Practical Day at Hammonasset State Beach on Tuesday, October 7th. Practical Day is when new officers go station to station and put what they've learned into use. I also will let you know that the state also called our animal control to help with a hoarding case. The state, our animal control has been an incredible department. They've done a wonderful work, and we're actually having, the state is using us when there's an issue. They call us, and I do appreciate their efforts at animal control. Ann's Place, my wife Barbara and I were happy to see so many Southbury residents and businesses supporting Ann's Place at their annual fundraiser, Through the Lens, on Tuesday evening at the Heritage Hotel and Conference Center. The event celebrated a special portrait photography series by local photographers, hair and makeup artists, and community cancer survivors. The purpose of the event was to raise money for and create awareness of Ann's Place, a nonprofit that provides comfort, support, and resources to people in our community living with cancer and their loved ones, all at no charge. And I want to say the Heritage Hotel did a wonderful job also. They've been great partners with our organizations in Southbury with these events. The Southbury Senior Center has reached their goal of surpassing 1,000 membership. We now have over 1,000 members, which has not happened before. The Senior Center's new expanded hours has been influential in achieving this milestone, as well as a 32% increase in transportation use over the same months last year. Transportation's up 32%. The Senior Center newsletter has been published for October and is jam-packed with their latest list of opportunities, arts and crafts, health and beauty programs, support groups, senior-focused information sessions, and more. Join in the fun at celebrations such as Oktoberfest on October 9th and a Halloween party on October 30th. And if the seniors know anything how to do, and that is party. So good things down there. Reports from liaisons. Ann,
None of my groups have met, so I have no report.
thank you. Selectman Betty?
None of mine have met, so I have nothing to report.
Okay. Selectman O'Neill?
Yeah, Community Relations Task Force unfortunately has not met, but did want to have a shout out to Colette Mambo, Terry Sullivan, and Reverend Sean Guerin, Stevie Bennett, who really unified our community and welcoming everyone. Hopes that this will be reformed to continue their great work. I know Colette has been caring for her ailing father. The Park and Rec met September 11th, and there's been some negative chatter about not having the Spooktacular any longer. I guess a lot of people didn't understand that it wasn't a town event, but it was run by the Ladies Auxiliary. There is the Fall Festival coming up and movie night. That's co-sponsored by the Southbury Public Library. There is pumpkin carving, scarecrow building on the 14th, along with, again on the 16th. And there's a movie night on the 18th at the Town Green, and they're showing Hocus Pocus at 6:15. And they're collecting non-perishable foods all week to benefit the Southbury Food Bank. Unfortunately, on September 8th, the Southbury celebration was canceled due to weather. There is going to be, like I said, the Fall Festival. Voting on the pumpkins and the scarecrow contest are from the Southbury Arts and Culture Alliance. They'll be doing the judging. Hidden Gem Orchard has donated 2 bins of apples. And Knights of Columbus will be serving hot cider, and the Park and Rec Commission will be serving free popcorn. There was talk on old business about the splash pad and whether or not the splash pad will be installed or a playground. And they're looking into upgrading the park's features and installing fitness equipment and looking for corporate sponsors for that. Conservation Commission, they met on September 25th, and there was some old business on Flag Swamp Park. The bridge to the trail has been removed. It was damaged in the flood of 2024. So there's going to be work on clearing the trail there. Janie Pierce Park and Transylvania Pond, there's been trail clearing by Mrs. Iglesias. And Mr. Isbell, who is a member of the Conservation Commission, he also will be attempting to rebuild the boardwalks around Janie Pierce's Park around October to early November. We're looking for volunteers to help out with that. Transylvania Pond was treated for the last time on August 28th. And the bridge to McMillan Park has been finished off. Platt Park, there was a walk to identify a native plant with trustees of Native Plant Trust, and they were looking to see whether or not the southern adder's tongue was there. None were found. It's not on the endangered list, but it is considered to be threatened. There also is a vegetated flora list at Platt Park that was done in 2005 by Bio1 Research. And on their website, in their minutes, there's a link to that if anybody's interested in that. They are looking for needed members for the commission, so if anybody is interested in conservation, please contact them. There are some vacancies. That's all I have.
Thank you. Selectman Sullivan.
So Region 15 is back in full swing. They last met on Monday, the 29th of September. Business as usual, lots of policies to be amended and revised, and they did go into executive session. So they're working on, there are lots of things, particularly around the potential construction of a new school, and that is moving as it's going. So no decisions made yet, but certainly doing all the exploratory tasks that they need to do.
I think I'd rather do charter revision than new school.
It's a huge
Joe,
undertaking.
would you?
I was on both of those commissions.
Good for you. Selectman Van Stone, you're up.
Neither the Senior Commission nor the Energy Task Force has met since our last meeting.
Thank you. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. And we are adjourned.
Good night.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Justin.